Good afternoon, Myrtle ISD, and welcome to another episode of Moore's Monday Minutes. Just to recap, last week we had a lot of things going on. I was able to join elementary art while we painted rocks. I attended a retirement party for a couple of our educators over at the middle school. The fifth grade wax museum, if you have never seen it, it is truly amazing. Those kids work so hard for a long period of time building up to those projects, and to go in there and just listen to them talk about what they've learned through the process, but the memorization, the looking at you in the eyes and talking to you, just the non-academic skills they gained from it is amazing. They were phenomenal. So kudos to all those fifth grade teachers that make that happen. It is truly amazing. We also had high school awards, senior spotlight, FFA banquet, and last but not least, we did have our TIA banquet that I'll talk about in a little bit. Progress in motion. So we are kind of in limbo right now with bond status. We're still working on our contracts with the general contractor. We have tours scheduled for next week, so one of the bond committees and some of us admin can go and tour some other schools to get an idea of kind of what we want in the middle school, things that we want and things that we don't want, things that have been successful for other districts and things that they would probably change, and so we can avoid and skip altogether. What we have done is we are preparing for the summer. So there's going to be a lot of stuff going on in the summer. We are going to be doing a lot of just maintenance. It's, as you know, it's a lot easier when people aren't here. So maintenance, painting, we're going to be doing some moving, some things that are going to relocate. Of course, our admin office is relocating, DAEP is relocating. And in addition, you have some teachers moving grades and doing some other things. So we're doing all that. And so we want all that to start as soon as it can. And then we can let everybody get settled in so they're all ready for the 26-27 school year. Next is our Growing Forward. So I am super excited to announce that we have hired Dr. Julie Parrott from Abilene ISD to be our new middle school principal. We are super excited to have her, and I think she is just as excited. If you happen to be on campus today, you probably had seen her. She came out this morning, was here for drop off just to try to get a gauge of how things go here at Myrtle ISD. And I know a lot of teachers got to meet with her, coaches got to meet with her, kids got to see her, and so we're super excited about adding her to the team. We are still in the interview process for the elementary principal position, and so I'm hoping next week we can kind of make that introduction also, and then we will just have everybody where they need to be. Badger Pride. So this is where I wanted to talk about TIA, and one of the things I wanted to do was, if you don't know what TIA is Teacher Incentive Allotment, and it's a program that was created by TEA to help supplement teacher salaries, and the money comes from the state, so it's not local funds. But what happens is teachers are evaluated on their classroom performance and also student academic growth, and it is a long process. You have to write the application, you go through the application year, then you go through a data collection year, then you have to do your submittals, make sure you did them correctly and your data looks good, and then the state comes back in and designates teachers, right? And so this is actually an opportunity, depending on your size, your location, your students, our teachers could get anywhere in the 3 different designations from $5,000 to $25,000 extra dollars added to their annual pay. So what this does for us, TIA is a win-win. This keeps outstanding, proven educators where they have the most impact, and that is in front of our students. And not only is it that, it pays them what is truly their professional compensation. It's what they deserve. So in our highlight, our Badger Pride, I am going to list off, we had 18 designations this year, and that is amazing. We had a banquet to celebrate those teachers. So everybody got to see them. We had some in all 3 levels. It was recognized, masters, and exemplary. And so those from the high school are Tracy Damiano, Brittany Houghton, Carson Horton. And then from the middle school, we had Rachel Allen, Mamie Myers, Amanda Swafford, Brooke Travis, Eva White, Jerry White. And from the elementary, we had Jennifer Andrews, Rebecca Doan, Kristen Garcia, Casey McElreath, Tanya Meeks, Amberly Peterson, Tressie Petty, Juliana Prieto, and Jessica McGuire. I'm so sorry if I mess up any of your names. But we are super proud of those teachers for getting those designations. That is truly amazing. I know just because it's the way of the game, we are losing some of those teachers, but I am super excited about the ones that are staying, that our kids get to experience those teachers again. They are doing an amazing job, and we hope that collecting more data and doing a submission this coming year, we will be able to add to that designation list. So there's a lot going on this week. I'm sure you'll see me at multiple things, from award ceremonies to all the way to graduation. So I hope you have a great last week. And just a heads up, Moore's Monday Minutes will continue through the summer, because a lot of times you just want to know what's going on. And we work all summer because we are planning for the 26-27 school year. So I hope you have a great week, and I will see you next week.